In the lobby of the Ramsey Solutions headquarters, Logan and Allison are joining us. Hey, guys, how are you?
Hey, Dave, we're doing good.
Welcome, welcome. It's an honor to have you.
Thank
so
you.
You're here to do your debt-free scream.
We are here.
We are.
Where do you guys live?
Gadsden, Alabama. It's about an hour north of Birmingham.
Absolutely. About an hour south of here.
Yeah.
Not bad. Nice drive up. Thanks for being here. So you're here. How much debt have you guys paid off?
We paid off $66,000 in debt, and we cash flowed about $35,000.
On what?
$25,000 wedding, a $10,000 master's degree, and then undisclosed amount for the engagement ring. But yeah.
So when did you get married?
We got married 2.5 years ago, June of 2013.
Awesome. So is that the time frame for this debt payoff, 2.5 years?
No. It was, I guess, really right at 4 years. I heard your name about 4 years ago, and being the nerd that I am, I did a Google search, found Dave Ramsey with your great search engine optimization, and yeah.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And, started listening to your podcast. I have an hour-and-a-half commute for about the past 4 years.
Whoa.
Yeah, and so plenty of time to listen to you, and all of the different podcasts and everything. And so we really got on board. I got Allison on board while we were dating. And thank goodness, this past June, I had an opportunity to go somewhere else. In negotiating, though, I was able to stay where I'm at and actually work from home now. So it's so much better.
Got your life
with
back.
a new baby, yeah, we have more time to spend with the family. So
That's
it's worked
amazing.
out great.
Excellent. And so what's your average income through that 4 years?
Average, I don't really know. I guess.
Or what's the range?
We started out about 90, ended up about 120.
Cool. And what do you guys do for a living?
I'm a software engineer.
Okay.
I'm a teacher.
Awesome. What grade do you teach?
First grade.
Oh, that's fun.
It is very fun.
That's a good grade, especially this time of year, because they're completely wired. Well, you're out of school now, but they're wired for sound, man. I mean, this is awesome. Well, fun. What kind of debt was the $66,000 that you'd gotten yourself into, Logan?
Well, as soon as I got a job, I went and got a car, traded in my other, had an $18,000 car loan, $10,000 personal loan, $32,000 of my student loans. $6,000, the remainder of her car. And so that was the debt.
Awesome. Wow. Whew. Okay, so 2.5 years ago, you get married.
That's right.
And you'd already been working on it for a year and a half while you were dating some of that. And so, Allison, at what point does he come in and start telling you all this, and you're thinking, this guy's not only a software engineer, but he's weird?
Well, he told me at the beginning, and it took me a little bit. We listened to it every time we were in the car, and I finally got on board with it. I'm glad that we did.
Yeah, so you could turn that off and listen to some music. Yeah.
No, we still listen to you.
Yeah, I remember she had she has a big security client. She likes to save and to stay secure. And so I remember she owed her mom, I think, $600. And when I was trying to get her on it, she had $1,000 sitting upstairs in her night dresser. And
oh my gosh.
So I was like, why don't you do that? And then she had enough. She was out of debt once I got her on board in like a month. I mean, she had been saving and, and everything. So she was good to go. Mm-hmm. So when we got married, the majority of it was mine, but we worked together to cash flow the wedding and all of that. So
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Very cool. So did anybody make fun of you guys while you were doing all this?
No, I really wouldn't say make fun. We just had a lot of people who are like, that's great for you guys. I don't know that it would work for us. But none that, just pointed fingers and laughed.
That's cool.
Yeah,
good.
everybody was pretty supportive of us.
Yeah.
That's good. Excellent. Good. So what do you tell people the key to getting out of debt is when they say, wow, you paid off $66,000 and cash flowed another $35,000. That's $100,000 in 4 years. How'd you do that? What do you tell them the keys are?
I would say communication.
Yeah, communication.
You have to really communicate with one another. And the weekly and monthly budgets, that took a while to get used to that.
Yeah, Allison, she doesn't like to sit down. It took me a while when we first started doing, wanted to do the monthly budget meetings or whatever. She would get that was the first one was the hardest. And then once we got that down, I realized after, doing it a few times, okay, I need to just go through all the utilities, get everything laid out. And then I would bring her in and say, okay, what extra do we have this month? And then she would, that way she didn't have to sit there and stare at the spreadsheet for as long. And it worked out much better for her.
Okay. Very cool. Well, way to go, you guys. If you learn to work together this stage in your marriage, you can do anything. How's it feel to not have any payments?
Pretty surreal right now.
Yeah, it's great.
Very cool. What was the last debt you paid off?
My student loan.
What was the one debt that when you paid it off, you went, I hate you people. I'm so glad you're gone.
Definitely my
Student
student
loan,
loan.
yeah.
we found out back in January we were going to have our first child, Eli. And, I'd been listening to you for so long that I'd heard other people in similar situations. And so I knew as soon as we found out, I was like, okay, we got to put a pause on that snowball, So that was kind of probably one of the most frustrating things, is just having to wait until he got
but
here and
Allison
everything
was
good.
really glad to have that savings
I
policy.
was very glad.
That was a gift to your wife, though, especially
sir.
with the security gland that she's got. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's great. That was very well done. Very wise. All right, you guys. Very well done. It's Logan, Allison, and Eli. And how old is Eli?
Eli's
2
2
months
months.
old.
2 months old?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, he's pretty young to be doing debt-free scream, but we'll see how loud he
All
screams.
right, buddy, you ready?
Oh, he's cute.
Thank you.
That's fun. All right, you guys. You ought to be watching this on the TV thing with the Dave Ramsey app, and then you can see Eli. I love it. All right, Logan and Allison and Eli from Gadsden, Alabama. $66,000 paid off, plus $35,000 cash flowed in 4 years, making 90 to 120. Count it down. Let's hear your debt-free scream.
3, 2,
2, 1.
1. We're debt free.
Way to go, you guys. Love it, love it, love it. Well done. That's how it works right there. You guys would be so rich so fast and be able to do so much, not only for yourselves and for your family, but for others.